Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video I'm going to do an eyeshadow tutorial for you from the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago, and when I first got it, it was a disaster trying to work with this thing, but I managed to pull together an eye look that I wore in a recent video that I called my Elvira Mistress of the Dark look. Some people loved it, some people hated it, but a lot of people requested a tutorial, so today's video is the tutorial on it. So there's a huge range of colors in here. What I like about this is that the whole top row is matte and the whole bottom row is shimmers. Now this video is not going to be a review on this. I'm going to be filming the review for this maybe in a week or two, so I will have that for you. I did the eyeshadow first before I put on the rest of my makeup, because the one thing I can say about this palette is there is a ton of fallout. It's usually I use for my mature crepey hooded eyelids. I usually use soft fluffy brushes. What I found out is that you really have to use small stiffer brushes. So if you have small stiff brushes, get those out. I'll of course show you all the brushes I'm using in the tutorial as you follow along, and then there will be links in the information box below the video to see where you can get these brushes that I used in this tutorial. So this will be quite different from my usual eyeshadow tutorial, but I hope you like it. So let's get right into it. First step is to prime the eyelids. Today I'm using Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. This came as a free sample with the palettes. I'm applying this with my finger from the lash line all the way up to my eyebrows. I'm going to use my MAC 221 brush and the color Nectar. Being careful to bang off the brush. You can use the lid of the palette as a cheek protector for fallout. I'm going to apply this into the crease and then blend it up to almost to the eyebrow, but leaving a little space between the eyebrow and the color. If your eyelids are older, crepey, hooded, or sagging, you can reach over with your other hand and gently lift your eyebrow to give yourself a nice smooth surface to apply the eyeshadow to. The next step, I'm going to use my Beauty Junkies Pro All Over Shader and the color Light Brown. And rather than applying it in a sweeping motion, I like to just pack this on where I need it, so it's more of a patting, tapping motion. So I'm just pretty much putting it kind of in the crease to deepen up the inner part of the crease at the outer corner of the eye. Again, feel free to reach over and lift up your eyebrow with the other hand. You basically want to be making your outer V with this. So it goes from the outer corner of your crease down to the outer corner of your eye and then across in the crease. Then I'm going to be using my Japanese 213 brush and the same color, light brown, and running that below my lower lashes and up at the outer corner to meet with the outer V. Then I'm going to use my Beauty Junkies tapered blending brush to blend that out so that you get a nice smooth seamless gradation from one color into the other. Next, I'm using my Beauty Junkies Pro pencil brush and the color Cool Gray. I'm rolling the brush into that color, again tapping it off well, and using the same patting motion to apply that at the outer corner to darken up the outer V. This is where we're going to start making the transition from the warm colors that are closer to the eyebrow to the cool gray tones that are on the eyelid. I'm also going to bring it about a third of the way in from the outer corner. Then using the Beauty Junkies Pro Tapered Blending Brush again, I'm going to blend that out using small circular motions, and again reaching across to lift up my eyelid if I need to get a nice smooth blend without any skipping. Now I'm using the Beauty Junkies Pro Pencil Brush again and dipping it into the color Plum. I'm pretty much just going to go over where I just put Cool Gray, and this is just going to warm up and transition the color at the outer corner from a cool gray tone into more of the plummy tones to add a little color and a little more depth. Next, I'm using my Japanese 213 brush and Chrome. Pick up colors on both sides of the brush and pat that on the center part of the movable lid from the lash lines right up to the crease, following kind of the curve of the eyeball. Then using the Beauty Junkies Pro Tapered Blending Brush again, I'm just going to blend that across. I've got a little fallout there on my cheek, so I'm just going to use this old fan brush from a glycolic acid kit to brush away any fallout. Then I'm just going to dip my finger into the color Silver, and I'm going to pat that on the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm going to use my Beauty Junkies crease brush to blend that across. So that adds a nice bit of light and sparkle to the inner corner. think it might be just a little too much sparkle, so I'm going to use a Q-tip and rub some of that away. Then I'm just going to use a little bit more of that color silver on my pinky and rub it into the inner corner. I find that the metallic colors really go on a lot better if you just apply them with your finger. So depending on how metallic of a look you want, you can use either your fingers or a brush. Next I'm going to go back in with my MAC 221 brush and the color Nectar and just add a little bit more of that warm apricot color below the brow bone, still leaving a space between the brow and where that color is. After that I'm going to use my Japanesque 213 brush and the color Buff. I'm going to just apply that to the tips of the bristles and I'm going to run that along right below my eyebrow to create an eyebrow highlight. For my eyeliner today I'm using Sephora Contour Eye Pencil 24-hour wear waterproof. This one is in Starry Sky. It's a sparkly silver. I'm just running it along the waterline along my lower lashes. Then I'm going to tightline my upper lashes with Lorac Front of the Line Pro Eyeliner. This is in black. To do that from inner corner to outer corner, then using the same eyeliner pencil, I'm going to go ahead and line above the upper lash line, and that's going to be my guide because I'm going to be using liquid eyeliner. At the outer corner, I use my Beauty Junkies Pro Flat Definer brush to create a little wing. I'm going to use my Clinique Pretty Easy liquid liner in black, and I'm just going to trace over the template I just made with the black eyeliner crayon, going from the inner corner to the outer corner. At the outer corner where I just pulled the wing out with the brush, I'm just going to trace over that as well to make myself a little wing with the liquid liner. Next I'm going to use my Japanesque eyelash curler to curl my lashes, giving it a couple of little squeezes so that they're nice and curled. Then I'm going to use my Lancome Seal Booster as a base coat. I'm going to apply one coat of this starting at the base of the lashes and pulling out to the tips. This builds a lot of volume and length. For the mascara today, since this is more of a dramatic look, I'm going to use Lancome Hypnose Drama, and we're finished with the eyeshadow tutorial. So as always, everybody, I hope you found the video helpful and informative. I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.